Yeah, listener, I'll tell you what, that's a fair score. You know what I mean? Like when you're looking at those rounds, guys so evenly matched, so talented, like Beterbiev-Bivol. I don't know how you make those judgments. I think it comes down to taste, right? Like I like fighters who pressure, who go forward. Some people like fighters who move, and there's the disconnect between judging sometimes. So it is what it is, man. At least we get a third fight, so I'm stoked for that. Over the weekend, Nick Diaz again appeared as my suggestion on Friends. Now, we do have mutual friends, so I'm not surprised, but it usually means with the algorithm on Facebook that they've been checking out your page. Now, I know Nick's been going through a lot of problems lately, and I didn't know Nick very well. I think I met him maybe twice at Gilbert's El Nino. I don't know what to say about that. When you're going in a dark place in life, and you're focusing on the negative, and you're doing a lot of drugs, which she clearly is. You bring yourself to a strange place, and I hope he gets out of it, because I hope everybody gets out of that kind of phase, so to speak. And if you like checking out my page, hear what I have to say, that's okay. But let's talk about one thing in relation to those two with the Scrap Pack. They were very adamant when their people fought about their people winning, no matter what the reality was. And I've talked about Nick versus Carlos Condit, a fight that I saw very clearly is 4-1 Condit. And then, the guys came in Monday and said Nick won that fight, 3 rounds to 2, which was absolutely absurd, quite frankly. But that's not the only one. When Leslie Smith got demolished by Cyborg in Brazil, they came back and said, "Oh, the fight should have never been stopped." And you get to this point where you stop and you go, "Guys, wait a minute. Like, are we objective at all? I mean, this seems very strange, the scoring to me." And things are going to be weird. I remember I saw Jake Shields fight with Akiyama in Japan. I thought Akiyama won that fight, but nobody agreed with me, and neither did the judges. And that's okay. That's fine. That's why we have multiple judges. That's why, this sport is a fan's favorite sport. But there's kind of a disconnect with that reality of backing your friend and teammate to the way they actually treated me inside the gym, right? Like, I was terrible. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. No, layman observer would have said that. I know Caesar wouldn't have said that. Caesar came once in a while, very rarely, less than once a year, out to Gilbert's, and he'd watch a spar, and he watched his guys go with us. He knew. He saw his boy Nick Pica knock me out. And, I remember I trained with Caesar after that, and Caesar said, "He got you." I said, "Yeah, he got me, but after I knocked him out, and I came to his rescue and aid, and he didn't feel the same when he got me stunned." But listen, that's the fight game. That's the breaks. There's nothing fair about life. There's nothing fair about the fight game. I've said it over and over again, and that's why we love it. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the Life, for an unvarnished look at the fight game.